Hello guys and welcome to another interesting episode of Madrid My DNA, the home of everything Madridistas, as we discuss you through Real Madrid's latest and important update. Starting with today's agenda, we will be discussing you through Rival Watch, as three vital Bayern Munich stars are doubtful for the Real Madrid clash in the UEFA Champions League semi-finals first leg on Tuesday night. We are going to be bringing you full update on that in this episode as we progress. And then shortly after that, we will quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day as Manchester City midfielder Bernardo Silva opens up on playing against Real Madrid. We are also going to be bringing you full update on that as we progress on this agenda, so please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel, turn on notification bells so you do not miss on our daily Real Madrid update. Bayern Munich versus Real Madrid is quite clearly the headlining fixture heading into the semi-final week in the UEFA Champions League. Both teams did not have it easy entering the final four stages, while Los Blancos were forced to make it the hard way against Manchester City. The Bavarians also had to dig deep to qualify against Premier League side Arsenal. The first leg of the blockbuster fixture will take place at the Allianz Arena midweek, and Carlo Ancelotti is expected to have an almost completely fit squad at his disposal. Not everything is as rosy, however, in the German camp. According to the latest update from Kerry Howe, Serge Gnabry and Leroy Sané are back training with the team and have made good progress in their recovery. Thomas Tuchel's side did, however, miss the presence of three crucial players in training earlier on Sunday: Jamal Musiala, Konrad Laimer, and Matic de Ligt were the name. Jamal Musiala, Bayern's prodigal star, missed Bayern Munich's win over Union Berlin and the clash against Eintracht Frankfurt through a niggle in his tendon. His participation midweek thus remains unclear. He can't play. He wanted to. We really wanted him to. He had 2 days without pain and felt it again yesterday, Thomas Tuchel said about the youngster earlier this week prior to their game to Eintracht Frankfurt. De Ligt and Konrad Laimer meanwhile played the team's latest game but were taken off before the second half with mild injuries. They were taken off as precautionary measures, but their continued absence is worrying for the Germans. While Bayern Munich sweat over the availability of some vital players, Real Madrid head into the UCL game with momentum on their side. Not only did the team win over Real Sociedad at the weekend show the quality they have on their bench, but it also served to show that star defender Eder Militao is ready to play full 90-minute shift against Bayern. In what comes as better news, Ferland Mendy, Jude Bellingham and Rodrigo Goes are all expected to be back fit and raring for the game in Munich. Having talked on that, Bayern Munich, on the other hand, see the UEFA Champions League as the only option to win silverware this season, bearing to their underwhelming performances in the Bundesliga, losing their 11 years dominant to Bayern Leverkusen, who have been crowned champions. Real Madrid, on the other hand, will look to take their tally to a record 15 European titles. Having discussed and concluded with that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day as Manchester City midfielder Bernardo Silva opens up on playing against Real Madrid. Containing Real Madrid in the UEFA Champions League is not a task for the faint-hearted. The competition has invariably been considered as the club's stomping ground, and Europe's elites can testify to that claim. having faced Madrid's wrath on European stages innumerable times. Manchester City, the reigning European champions, recently suffered at the hands of Real Madrid in the quarter-finals as the Merengues cruised past them with the win on penalty shootouts. Despite largely dominating the tie on the ball and creating an abundance of chances, in the end, it was Real Madrid who took home the spoils of war. Now Manchester City midfielder Bernardo Silva has opened up about the duality of Real Madrid, drawing attention to the team's unpredictable nature and emphasizing how quickly and effectively Madrid can shift the tide, even when opponents feel in control. Real Madrid is a strange team. Sometimes it seems like you have control of the game, and out of nowhere, they run twice on the counter-attack and score 2 goals because their players individually are very good. They are so fast and strong on the counter-attacks that it is not easy to control them, Bernardo Silva remarked, as quoted by Spanish publication AS. This was arguably the story of Madrid in Manchester City versus Real Madrid matchup across both legs, where Madrid relied on flashes of brilliance in the final third to find the back of the net. With pacey wingers like Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo goals and energetic ball carriers in midfield, their fast-paced transition are capable of overwhelming opponents in an instant. Bernardo Silva further reflected on the dilemma teams face when playing Los Blancos, as playing against a team with a potent counter-attack like Real Madrid requires a delicate balance between offense and defense. If you attack them with too many players, they run on the counters. If you don't attack with many players, it feels like you are not effective enough to attack them properly. So it is hard to make these little decisions in the game, Manchester City midfield man Bernardo Silva exclaimed. Having humiliated the Merengues 4-0 at the Etihad Stadium last season, heading into this one, Manchester City were somewhat confident of redoing it again. But the Merengues, for their experience in the competition, kept their cool, let Manchester City have the ball, striked with their first shot on target through Rodrigo goals, and went on to win the game through a moment of poise in the penalty shootout, with Mateo Kovacic and Bernardo Silva missing their penalties for Manchester City, while Luka Modric was the sole player who missed for Real Madrid. Antonio Rudiger was the tie decider with a late penalty which decided the game. Real Madrid will now push further to face Bayern Munich on Tuesday night, where the winner of the tie across the both legs, with the first leg being played in Germany at the Allianz Arena. The winner of both legs will now progress to Wembley, where they will face either Paris Saint-Germain or Borussia Dortmund in the UEFA Champions League final at the beginning of next month. So having discussed and concluded with that, we have come to the end of this interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss on our daily Real Madrid update. See you next time, and a very big Hala Madrid to us all.